Now we are going to perform test on three-phase alternator. The test is zero power factor test, or it is used to determine a voltage regulation by Portier triangle method. A Portier triangle method needs three type of test. One is the open circuit characteristic or open circuit test. Second is the short circuit test, that is a short circuit characteristic, and third characteristic the zero power factor characteristic. So here the power factor of the load is 0, lagging, it means that it is the purely inductive load. So here one variable inductor we are using as a zero power for the zero power factor test. So this is a variable inductor, three-phase inductor. A handle is provided to move the core, middle core of the three transformers, three independent transformer. It is connected in star or maybe connected in delta, but here it is connected in star. So if you just move the middle core of the transformer, it will give the variable inductor. So now this variable inductor is the pure inductor is there, the dominant is the inductors are there, so it will give the current is lagging nearly 90 degrees. So it become a zero power factor load on the three-phase alternator. Now the connection is simple. DC shunt motor acting as a prime mover, and three-phase alternator is a star connected alternator is there. A load is connected through ammeter. The ammeter range is 0 to 5 ampere, 0 to 5 ampere, and voltage range is 0 to 600 volt, because three-phase our rated voltage is 400 volt. See, this is the synchronous alternator specification. Output rating is 3 kVA, voltage is 400, current is 4.3 ampere, 50 Hz, 1500 RPM, star connected. So the meaning is that we have to bring the DC motor speed up to the 1500 RPM synchronous speed, and current should not beyond the 4.3 ampere for the alternator. Now we will switch on the DC supply as a prime mover. To ensure that the starter should be at 0 before starting the DC motor. So the DC motor has started. DC motor voltmeter reading data is only for observing that it does not carry the full load current. Whereas see, in this case we are going to plot ZPFC. We are going to plot ZPFC, zero power factor characteristic. The zero power factor characteristic is plotted between terminal voltage versus field current at constant armature current. So three characteristics are there. One is the open circuit characteristic, which is plotted between open circuit voltage versus field current. Second is the short circuit characteristic. Short circuit characteristic is plotted between short circuit armature current versus field current. And the third characteristic is the zero power factor characteristic. Zero power factor characteristic also plotted between terminal voltage versus field current at constant armature current. So we are going to maintain the constant armature current and measuring, we are taking the reading of field excitation versus terminal voltage. So just see here, this is the field excitation. It consists of ammeter and one auto transformer. It will going to convert into the DC supply, and it is going to measure, we are able to measure the current in the range of 0.1, 0.2, 0.5 and so on. Now see, this is the inductive load. So if we vary this, if you move this handle, the core is going to vary. Okay, so now we will start the DC current, DC excitation current. So now our terminal is connected. Now we will vary the increase the excitation current. Say here it is, we have increased the current by 0.5 ampere. So see here at 0.5 ampere we are, by moving this handle, we try to get the rated armature current. See, now we get the rated armature current. Then this is the first reading. Field current is 0.5 ampere and voltage is, field current is 0.5 ampere. Armature current is rated 4.3 ampere and terminal voltage is, it is a 600 range, so it is an nearly, I just for better resolution we will connect it to the 300 terminal. So the voltage is 280 volt. Okay, this is say first reading. Now again we will increase the excitation. By increasing the excitation, armature current increases. So we will again maintain the armature current to the rated value. Now the armature current is again 4.3. We are maintaining the armature current constant. So see, in this case at 0.5 field current, armature current is rated 4.3 ampere, whereas the voltage is 220 volt. So this is the terminal voltage 220 versus field current 0.6 ampere at rated armature current. Now here we again change the range of the voltmeter. Now again increase the excitation. It will increase the armature current, but again we want the armature current to be rated. It's a 4.3. Again increase the current. So it is again 4.3 ampere is there, and field current is 0.8 ampere. Terminal voltage is 340 volt. Now next reading. So rated voltage is there and rated current is there. So see, here the field current is 1 ampere. Field current is 1 ampere. Terminal voltage is 400, so it is a rated voltage. So rated voltage versus field current at the constant armature current, or at constant, or you can say that it is at rated armature current. Again we will take the reading. We will increase the excitation. Armature current goes beyond the limit, but we will try to maintain again 4. So here it is a 440 volt. So the current is 1.5 ampere, 1.25 ampere, 1.25 ampere. Terminal voltage is 440 and armature current again it is 4.3. So all the reading is at rated armature current. So zero power factor characteristic is plotted between terminal voltage versus field current. Zero power factor characteristic is plotted between terminal voltage. Zero power factor characteristic is plotted between terminal voltage versus field current at constant armature current. Here the constant means it is the rated armature current is there. So in conjunction of open circuit characteristic, short circuit characteristic and zero power factor characteristic, it is possible to determine the voltage regulation by Portier triangle method. Open circuit characteristic and short circuit characteristic already we have plotted. We have the reading we have taken in the previous lecture, in the previous practical. The same practical data we are taking for the ZPFC in conjunction with the this test to determine the voltage regulation by Portier triangle method.